I said I was gonna come back. I didn't say eat the stuff y'all supposed to sit on, but yeah, I said I was gonna come back and give you guys a view. There they go. There's their food. So yeah, they chilling pretty much, doing their thing. It's more room there for them to do their thing. And so yeah, see if I can get it on the other side. Let's see. Yeah, they in there chilling, doing their thing, eating their food. I said I was gonna give you guys a cap. What it look like. Sit in there. There you go. It's not much good views because you go from the top. Let's see. I put this up there because it was raining at one point. Make it more believable. Let's see. See if I can. In here chilling, doing anything. I kind of loosened up the dirt so they can, I loosened up the dirt so they can kind of find the worms that's in there. And, yeah. Loosened up the dirt so they could do their thing. Their water's in the corner by the door. And you see I tied the food up to the thing so they don't knock their boo-boo and they dirt and stuff all in it. And, yeah, they seem pretty happy. They searching in the ground for the other food, too, that I was feeding them before I got to this new food. I want healthy chickens and I want healthy eggs. So I swapped their food to a better food that was at my job. This Walmart over here doesn't have it, so it's kind of not right. So, yeah. But they're doing good. They're big. They're bad. They're active. They was looking like, what are you doing? That's Boxer's coop. No, it's your coop now, guys. Well, ladies and gents. So, they look pretty happy. They doing their thing. They got more room to run around, and they have the nesting boxes. They have the nesting boxes over here to do that thing with. I'm trying to catch this. There it goes. And so they doing their thing with the nesting boxes. They now looking at, I'm getting worms out the dirt because I loosened up the dirt, so then they can push it in, move it around, do what they do. With so much stuff growing in there too, so they're gonna be eating that too, plus the food. And I noticed too, since I changed their food. They don't mess over the food. Even though I'm tying it up now too, but even though that's one of the things to prevent the food from being all over the place, they actually really eat it. You know, because the other food, I knew when I bought it though, because I was actually really just buying for Boxer, because I had food for baby chicks, and once I started running out, I had mixed it with some food that I bought for Boxer, but Boxer was getting the food with the corn, basically the grit. He was getting that or whatever, because I was just learning him, but then I wanted him healthy too, so then I switched the food, and by the time I switched the food, he was gone and hurt, and yeah, so now I have chickens. That's it. Actually, I've been researching that too because I think I have a few more roosters. You know, I got them as babies, so I didn't really think about that. Like I said in the other video, I thought that all baby chicks were girls, which was a dingy thing to think. But hey, when you don't have knowledge, you assume, run away from, make fun of, all of the things, but gain more knowledge of, you know. So Yeah, they seem pretty happy. They doing their thing. Let's see if I can get a few through here. That's better. Yeah, it's a little cracked in the coop. But yeah, Bloom big as fuck. As you see that little kick thing they like to do, spreading the dirt so they can find worms. It's a gang of worms in there. It's some big, nice worms in there. And so yeah, they actually get their natural thing they like to eat, and which is the bugs and all that. And they get the food that really gives them the things they need out of the food here in the tray. You see it there. They keep going from the dirt to that. They eat and drink all day, and shit all day. But I have some lovable birds. Even when I had got Boxer, the rooster, a lot of people, when I watch the videos, they like to say things like, be careful with the bird, the rooster that you get, because they usually be mean. My Boxer was not mean. He was lovable. He was really lovable to the chickens and all. I could honestly say, though, when it came to, because I know that they're at the age where they can start laying chickens and laying eggs. They're getting about that age. So, yeah, you see them starting to go. Nesting boxes. Yeah. So they're just filling out their new coop. It looks like, yeah. Filling out their new coop. Figuring it out. But yeah, I built the nesting boxes in here because that's where they'll be laying their eggs, and they like privacy. So I kind of gave them 3, and I gave them this top bench here to perch and lay on. So when they would go in there, when Boxer was here and I had his coop open, they would go in there and just lay all in his coop and chill. And he didn't trip off of it. But Boxer was a really cool rooster. He wasn't mean and none of that. When I got him, they were saying that he was sort of mean. But I think it was because they hadn't bonded with him yet. You know what I mean? Because I bonded with him, me and Emma and Urel bonded with him every day coming home from the school to get them. And, we would talk to him. I said the only way we'll get him is if he bonds with us talking, because at first he would turn his back on us. He wouldn't talk and say anything, and then after like the second day he started talking and coming closer to us. And I was like, okay, because I told him, I said, I'll buy you and take you home if you bond with us. I said, but if you don't bond with us, then we ain't gonna take him, because to be honest with you, I was sort of scared of the rooster when I first got it. Everybody is scared of roosters for some reason, because we all know, I guess, that they are used to fight. You know what I'm saying? But they are really sweet. The only thing I noticed about him is I think he started getting a little impatient, because they're at the age where they want to mate. And her right here in the front, that's Luxury, and that's Cherry Blossom in the back, way in the back. And those two, he would always want to mate. In the back there, furthest to the gate, that looks alike back there, the 2 twins. They he always would want to mate with them. So I guess after doing his little dance a couple of times and they didn't catch on to it, he just started snatching their ass up. Like this, come here, you gonna give me some. But that was that. He was a little impatient in that, like, girl, I want you. But he was totally cool with them and all that. But yeah, when I first brought him here, I put him in that coop first, and they were in that coop, so they were hearing each other for a couple of days. And then after that, they basically like got used to hearing each other. So then when I let them all out, he didn't fight any of them. I never had my chickens or my hen fight, my rooster or my chickens fight, until I seen him basically picking who he likes, you know what I mean? And they either is gonna be patient with it or not. And he was patient first couple of times, but then he started like snatching her ass up and flipping her on the ground and shit. I was like, what the fuck? And I didn't see it the first time. My kid's father saw it, and he was like, yeah, I don't know. That might be a rooster or something, because, he was like, he just, like, attacked her ass after doing some little thing or whatever. And I watched the video, basically, with it stating that, he'll be patient with some birds or not. They will snatch their ass up when they're tired of waiting. And so, it was kind of funny. And then I saw it or whatever, and I was like, oh, shoot. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. Just coming back talking to you guys and showing you what I did. They seem to be happy. They doing anything. They in there. I'm not finna take you guys out. They all running. I'm not finna take them away and shit. They're like, we don't want to go back in there. So, yeah. Even when it comes to me being able to, I've learned them and my kids are learning them too, so it's real amazing to hear what they notice about them and what I notice about them. I'm grown, I'm older, I understand a little more, but then who knows? But they recognize and see certain things, certain differences, certain growth that I don't see, and then I see certain growth that they don't see. So it's a wonderful thing, and yeah, I'm just gonna see now that they have space in the next few days how much they change, you know what I'm saying, and what they do, because I think that I have a few roosters yet still. I still have roosters, I think, and I will be happy if I do, because if I don't, I'm gonna just probably go buy another one. But I'm gonna make sure that I get a bigger space to have all my animals, because I'm slowly converting to farm life. I want to be able to have a goat. I'm gonna get parrots. I want to raise baby eagles. I have a lot that I want to do. So, yeah. What? What'd you say?
He was like, your mom's at the, well, someone's at the door.
Yeah, it's me.